Hi guys, welcome to Fair Talk with the Priye Steven. So today I have my team and I, my friends. We'll be talking about some irregularities, misconceptions about relationships. Exactly this period last year, we had the first edition of the show, and it was called the Boost Place. So this is like 2.0, the Boost Place. So Fair Talk with the Priye Steven. Please make some noise. Thank you. So before going into the topic proper, I'd like to introduce my guest here today on the show, and I'm going to start with the delectable, beautiful, ages spicy. I'll put your hands together for you, spicy. Everybody, come on. Thank you very much. And just right before, beside her, I have my nigga, my brother, DJ Exhibit, and I have the good-looking Ijo fine lady. You know what I mean? She has a bright future in front. Very bright future. Yeah, and she's Jessica. Jessica, thank you for coming to the show. Please put your hands together for Jessica. And I have Sylvia, beautiful. And what's that thing she used to say again? Pina baby. Pina baby. Thank you very much. Yeah, thank you very much. And I have Johnny Bro in the building, gentleman, fine boy. You know.
Mine is Johnny Bobo.
Yeah, Johnny Bobo. Then I also have in the building, I have Francesca Joe. Ladies and gentlemen, you're welcome to the show. So it's basically a conversation, yeah? You could express yourself, share your opinions, that's what we want to do. Yeah. We hope that our conversation here today is going to help the people watching learn that they need to make better choices in having relationships or choosing partners. That's what we're doing here today. So we're also hoping to get your experiences, your stories. Don't be shy. You can say them. You can say them. So the topic is irregularities, misconceptions about relationships. Why people go into relationships because they feel that that's like a good reason for them. Yeah. So I don't know if anybody have one or two things they want to say about irregularity. Do you think that's a thing? Like, I mean, in recent times, you hear about marriages crash like 6 months into the marriage, 1 year into the marriage. I personally had planned a wedding that lasted only 3 years. In 2020, before the corona, the marriage ended this year, 2023 March, like exactly 3 years and 7 days. Wow. You know, that kind of thing. So I was like, wow, so things could be like this. And before the marriage, I knew the guy was always telling me, my wife is the best wife. See, the Priye, marry better wife. You know that kind of thing. This is for real, for carbs. Like I'm not even joking. And now as I speak with you, they're no more, right? They're no more. They are on the process of divorce. Papers are flying here and there, signatures here and there for separation. They hate each other, like they can't even see each other. You know, and these things are the things like we see every day in our everyday life and everything. Like, you see people get married in the next 6 months, everything like
no
that.
particular reason.
No. I feel like there are reasons hidden.
Yes.
And you don't know. Yeah.
Exactly.
So
the thing is, people fall out of love in relationship and even in marriage.
Right.
You know, sometimes people just come together and you're meeting a person. We humans are actually different in nature. We have different upbringings and different ways that we think of life. And now two people are coming together to, be together forever. Forever is a big deal.
A very big deal.
And there is no logic about marriage. There is no logic about marriage. Marriage has no logic. Like, you cannot say this is marriage.
No standard.
This is the book and the rules and regulation of marriage.
No rules to it.
You don't graduate in marriage.
It is something you have to keep learning and learning every day. And sometimes I feel people marry for different reasons, and so many people marry for the wrong reason.
Absolutely.
Like, sometimes I wonder how my parents even did it. Because seeing them today, my parents are very, very religious kind of couple. My dad used to be, not like, I won't say drunk. My dad used to drink a lot. as at the time when I was growing up. My mom is a very religious woman like this. So my dad, I don't know how to put it. My dad would probably just come home sometimes and, you know, just put her off. Sometimes he'd be like, don't go to church. Why are you always going to church? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? For no reason. You just want to argue. You just want to fight. Then tomorrow you see him, he'll be all sober. But look at them today. They've been married for like 34 years.
Wow.
So I'm like, how did they do it?
Okay.
Like, how did they really do it? So
it's actually it's actually simple.
it's a lot.
Their generation has this mindset of tolerance and understanding.
Patient syndrome.
Yeah. So they usually go into marriage to actually be married and not end up breaking up because of one issue or the other.
Do you guys think that education is also one of the reasons why we have bad marriages? Enlightenment. No. Because I mean, we have parents, grandparents who stayed in their marriages and did not leave their marriages. Yeah, but these days we have enlightened women who have gone to school and they think that a man should not treat me like that. I don't deserve that kind of treatment, so I'm going to leave this marriage. I have the right to leave this marriage. Do you think that education is like one of the reasons why we have shorter marriages? Because if a woman is enlightened, I'm not being all chauvinist right now. I'm just saying that if a woman is enlightened, she tends to like flex her rights to what she owns in the marriage.
Yeah.
Do you understand? But like, just like you're talking about your mom right now, I'm not sure she's uneducated, but like he said, the tolerance level then in that generation.
No, I give it to my mom.
Was quite high.
I say
Sorry,
it.
Priye, if I can come in. I remember last month, something like, there was an interview. A content creator, a famous content creator was interviewed, and she was like, she pays rent in a matrimonial home.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I think I saw that.
She was like, no, because if she does not pay rent, the man can just say one day, pack and leave. You know,
I don't even know how
our mothers then, they had this patient syndrome that, look, let's build our home. I'm here for my kids. I don't want to leave my kids. Like my mom, actually, she went through a lot in her marriage. I was the first person there. So she had this mindset that she didn't want to share her children from different fathers.
Yeah.
So she endured and had us all. But now we ladies of these generations, we don't get that patient at all.
Zero tolerance.
Exactly.
Like
I mean,
zero
they talk
tolerance.
to. I cannot take it.
That's because everybody's making so much money.
Ooh,
Like, do you
that
understand?
is
Everybody's making
So money is
so
also
much
a
money.
problem right now.
It's a factor.
Everybody
Wow.
It's
wants to be
a
the boss.
factor.
But
Just
right
like-
now, ladies don't want to get married without having something at hand.
Yes.
Exactly. Every lady want to be a boss lady and to be a boss lady in their house where their husband is still supporting.
So they were bossing their husbands like that.
No, that's not the case. Come on.
That's not what I am
that's
saying.
not
What
the
I'm
case.
trying to say is this, right? Even guys these days, no guy wants to get married to a liability.
Yes.
Yes.
That's.
But at the same
for a
time,
fact.
every lady that has has her own money wants to be a boss lady
Of course.
and does not
These
want
are the
anybody
issues.
bossing her around.
Start the event.
And you know, men, they want a lady they can put in the house and tell
Yeah.
you, sit here, I am coming, I will come back and meet you there. No boss lady wants to do that.
At all.
Anyway, this is not a marriage counseling table. So we're just going to go straight to the topics we have for today. I have like 7 pointers for why I think people go into relationship wrongly. Yeah, so we'll just exhaust them very quickly. The first thing I think is money. A lot of relationships are started because of money. People think that I need to get married to a rich man, I need to get a rich boyfriend. I need to, yeah. So do you think that's also very correct? Yeah.
Yes.
So,
Of course,
so
nobody wants to.
no.
be-
For this girl, come on, come on.
No, but really though, like everybody wants a good life.
Exactly.
Everybody wants a better life for their kids. And
So I'm going to ask you a question right now.
what?
A good life and a genuine love life. What
You
would
can
you
have
choose?
both. Why can't you
for
even
me,
have
right?
both?
I feel like
You can always have both.
Yes. But you know it's not possible to have
Having a genuine life and a good.
A genuine love life with
You-
your
but you
partner,
can.
like
It is not possible to have both. It is not
Really?
possible
They play.
to have both. It's just reality. It's
But
not
there's so many rich people that are they're still
Are you sure they're happy?
It's
Are
always,
you sure they're happy?
it's
in their
always
marriages?
cool in the outside. It's always cool in the
always
outside.
cool.
You know,
Outside,
you
yeah.
know,
You know
you
you
want
want
the law at
No,
home.
but even poor people to still have issues in their marriages. What are you saying?
Yeah, same thing.
Poor
So
people
they are
have
bound to always
issues in
have
their
issues.
marriages.
There's a point I
but
wanna
they
get to
don't
you.
expect much.
Any guy that's actually made it in life on his own, if he actually wants to get into a relationship, right? He wouldn't want to listen to anybody else, even his girlfriend. And girls tend to want to like give their man advice, pop out with stuff. So imagine someone that you can't give an advice to. How would that feel?
You already made men.
Well, I'm just saying that it's not a bad thing to have a good life and still
Just have
just have a
Just
bit of
just
both. Like, just a bit of both.
If I would point out some disadvantages about having a rich partner when you're not, your voice is not really heard. We've seen cases before in the past, like, it mistreats me, it beats me, it cheats on me, but he's taking care of me.
That's the point.
Do you understand? After you
Poor
must have
people
pointed
still
out all of,
cheat.
No.
so you rather be
I'd
cheated
rather
on.
be happy and
How would
you're
you be-
cheating on me and I'm living the good life than
Are you
be
serious?
suffering.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
I wanna just
No.
should
Okay,
I
so
don't cry
so
in
guys,
my,
we'll close the curtain on this statement here.
I don't cry in
fucking
my
yacht.
fucking yacht than
Oh wow, you crying in your heart.
yes.
I think there was a skit they made one time like that. Would you marry a rich man who beats you every day but pays you $200,000 every month?
I've seen guys that did
Most ladies
girls
will go
that
for
they
that.
started
Yeah.
together
They have all
and
about
they
the
ended
money.
up
Yeah.
still
It's all
living
about
the
the money.
girls.
So there's no
What
true
I'm
love
saying.
again.
See, the thing is, if you notice recently, we have so many young marriages. And it's because, the young boys are making money.
They're doing so good.
And the girls, before you see, a girl gets to 28, 27, before you start thinking of settling down. But now you see 20 years old, I want to marry because the guy has money.
Yes,
The guy is giving you lifestyle.
Lifestyle,
He's giving you
yeah.
everything you want.
You're cruising.
You don't even
And
care.
that's the wrong
Don't care
reason.
about the
You
future.
don't care about the future. You don't even know
Future,
what the future. Okay, they don't even care where this man is making money from.
I don't care.
Don't care. Yeah, that's true.
That's
Absolutely.
true.
Yeah.
Well,
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 But you know,
And on to the
marriage-
next
marriage
guy.
is a long time thing.
guys, if you're watching, we know that money is good for crying out loud. She knows that money is good. I mean, we all know that money is good. You know, but then again, do you have to cry? You don't have to cry. So the next pointer is violence, domestic violence. So we have a lot of girls suffering on this said topic, and recently we've also had guys also who are victims of domestic violence. So so, but then again, it is shocking when I hear every time I hear girls say, "My guy, I like a guy who beats me."
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to think it was a joke until it's
I had
no
a
longer a
friend-
joke.
No, she wasn't my friend in school. We stayed in the same hostel. Like they are couples, they stay together. Before you know, you hear, bass, boss.
So I
They'll
heard after
shout,
the-
they'll
after the
cry.
fight, then
Like
the
for 5
sex-
minutes, you will not
the
hear
sex is
anything
always
again.
great. So I heard.
The one day I had to ask her, babe, what's up? Now she said, if a man doesn't beat her, it doesn't turn her on. Wow. I was like,
These are the issues.
I never did.
These are the issues. What the heck?
And that's
turns a woman
why you
on.
that's why you get some guys like
Absurd, like
that's why you get some guys like go out with a girl and the girl was so violent and wanting to always quarrel and stuff and he's kind of like a gentle person and he doesn't like that.
I don't like it.
So
But
you think
what's the
I have
problem?
but it's
someone-
boring when you guys
I have
just
someone
don't
that is even
quarrel.
married.
Domestic
Guys-
violence should not be tolerated.
No, not domestic, not like
exactly.
fighting, like
Tolerated.
little quarrels here and there.
You can argue, you can have.
It's very
No, I
romantic.
feel
now.
some people feel that domestic violence thing is actually cool. Because I have someone that is actually married, a friend that is married to a lady that is very toxic. Like she pick on everything. Like, okay, she's this kind of girl that instead for you to have a conversation, I'm like, who is this person? What's happening around you? Why are you still out by this time of the day? Once the man is coming in, you attack straight. You can take anything and throw to the man. You can carry bottle. Yes, she's that violent. But then, I called her one day. I was like, what is wrong with you? Don't you think you're pushing your husband away? Because to her, she feels it's cool. And she told me, oh yeah, he loves it. He loves it. He loves the
Ooh,
way I
like
am."
violence.
God, I beg.
Every man wants.
And I was like, no, he doesn't like it. This guy is a very calm guy. Yeah, guys will definitely cheat, normal.
No, excuse you.
Why do they
Excuse
always-
you.
No.
Excuse you. Women will not cheat. No, women will not cheat.
But why do they always have to
It's
cheat?
in their
The women will not cheat, Abi.
You're just supposed to
It's
just
their
accept
nature
it.
to
What?
cheat.
We're not even going to talk about that now. We're not even talking about that now.
You
No,
know,
not cheat.
tend to
Besties.
put their husbands outside.
Yes,
And-
that's the
Yes,
point.
another thing is like every time they say yes, it's my bestie,
Yeah.
my bestie. What does that like that bestie thing?
I don't.
We'll talk about that.
Don't worry.
So, guys, so,
That actually.
you were saying, are you done?
And I'm like, he doesn't like this because I've spoken with the guy, and the guy is like, he doesn't like the guy, the woman, because okay, now they don't live together. The guy doesn't live in Nigeria; he lives abroad. But not like he's very comfortable where he's living. He likes to come home and spend time with the family, but every time he comes home, there's always one fight or the other. And she feels she's cool with it, and the guy is cool with it and all. And this guy is having a serious relationship with another person out there.
Wow.
With yes, now she's pushing the man out there. You can't be violent and feel it's cool. It's not cool. Nobody likes violence. No man, every man wants peace.
Yeah.
Even if they tolerate you because okay,
because
probably
they
you
love
guys have
you.
been together for long and they don't want to hurt you.
Probably
and
because of
stuff.
the kids.
And because of
you know,
the kids.
family
But that
ties
doesn't
and
mean
everything.
it's cool to be violent.
Violence is never cool.
It's
yes.
never the way.
There's a common saying that says that peace is priceless. Terror
It
is
is.
senseless. Let's give peace
It
a
is.
chance.
But then some men they like violence.
No.
They like women that stress them.
I
Some
believe
men
every
are
man-
like-
This begs the
They
Yes.
question.
like it very
Yes,
difficult.
So, guys, this begs the question: is toxicness sexy?
It's not.
It is
Some, I
not
think
for
it's
me.
sexy.
It's a turn off for me.
Some ladies.
It's a very great turn off.
It's a turn off for me. For a guy, right? Let me put myself okay. Let's just put it this way. For a guy, if you're toxic,
So, if you want to pick out like two signs of being toxic, what will you pick out for?
Sorry.
It's just like let me. Okay, let's go. So.
Okay, toxicity. There are some people that don't want to. They don't love you enough, yet they don't want to lose you. They are
That's
very.
being so toxic.
They are very manipulative.
Exactly.
Yes.
They don't
They don't
Yes.
love you
And they
enough.
don't want to lose you.
Yet they don't want to lose you.
you. Wow.
They will hold on to you.
Exactly.
Wow.
Yes, that's a manipulative partner.
I reject every such partner in my life.
Amen.
What else? What other signs
What
can we
the
have?
hell?
Like what other signs? What about insecurities? Can we say insecurities is also being toxic?
yes,
Very
it is.
toxic.
It's
Very
Yes.
toxic.
It is
Extremely
Because I've
toxic.
encountered one before.
Whoa.
So it is literally like it's very irritating as well. Do you understand? So like my previous relationship here, so I went for a party. My cousins were around. So my ex, he doesn't know he has never seen them before. So that night, I was having a conversation like I was just gisting with my cousin literally in a corner, and he came. He sighted us from afar and he was just looking like what's going on, all because he just saw like the person was a guy. So he didn't even walk up to me to ask me who is this. So he just roaming about, pacing from one place to another, So only for me, even his friend was asking him that what's the problem? Do you get? He didn't want to say and all that. Then he just all of a sudden just walked up and was like, oh, so this is your new boyfriend, right? This is your new boyfriend. And I was like confused. Like I was literally
As in, you'll
confused
be
that what are you
so-
talking about? So that's how he just angrily he entered his car and he drove off. Wow. So it's just crazy.
Yo, guys, you don't have to be insecure. Ask questions. Always ask questions and know what's happening. Next,
communication is
Communication.
very,
Very key.
the next one is peer pressure. Do people date,
Yes,
marry,
so people-
and go into a relationship because of peer
course.
pressure?
Yes.
Yeah,
Of
of
course.
I have an
100.
instance. I have a friend. We were friends before he got married, and he got married to this lady because he loved her. Of which, so far so good, they've been doing so well in their marriage. Then the lady has a girlfriend who is doing well in her own business. There's always a friend that has money, that knows how to make money, and this one that does not know how to make money but is lucky with relationship. It's always like that with ladies.
Yes.
There's always one lady that has money, she works hard and she makes money, but she's not lucky with relationship.
men, yeah.
And there's always this one that is lucky with men. Any guy you get to meet, treats you well, you met this guy got married to her, and because a friend was married, she too got married to the person she does not love. And let me tell you, right now, they've divorced and she's back to the street.
My God.
Welcome to the French.
My God.
And now every time this other one does things, because this one has like so many kids right now and she's doing well, she and her husband, they're doing well, they're just living couple life, and every time she's always feeling like she has money but she does not have love. But you know, that peer pressure that made her go married to that guy, it's still affecting her till now, because every time she wants to look for a guy that looks like her friend's husband.
Yes, that's comparison.
Never even fall for that. Like,
Only looking for a guy that looks like her friend's husband that is going to treat her that way. It's not possible. Not possible. You have money.
Yeah, true.
And for the kind of money you have
can't even have
pride.
his own.
Yes,
And the kind of man that you want, you cannot get
you
it.
cannot get it.
Because your pride will not allow you. Your friend does not have money, so she can accept anybody.
This is the reason. This is like takes us back to the first thing we talked about, women having money and everything. Do you guys remember we talked about
Yeah,
that?
that's
So-
it.
So let's go to the next one. We have the two last talk about. We have, but this, like you said, but we talk about this one first. With last one. So PT. So I hear people have relationships because of PT.
Yes, no.
This guy, they chase me. Don't they?
Let me
Might just give her a
just-
chance. Maybe
Don't
just-
try.
Let me just even
That's
just-
not a bad thing.
Let us have-
If I'm a guy, as a guy, no, I'm a guy. As a guy, if I'm asking the girl out, and she doesn't accept, and she now comes later on to tell me that, I don't know, let's just do this thing. Then I discover that it's out of PT she did it. I go break up with her. Straight up.
Seriously, I've been in
No matter how much I like the person, I
I've
go
been-
break up with her.
I've been in such situations before
Same here.
whereby this guy has been asking me out for like 8 years.
Why?
Age is spicy. Waiting happen.
So marriage never is 8 years.
Someone was saying they married for 8 years. 8 years.
You know, yes. The guy came. You know how I knew it was for 8 years, because I was always going back to, like, it was always coming back after 1 year.
he
After
keeps
he has
going.
tried and I ignored him
He'll
and
come
say,
back
please get
again.
out. After a while, come back again and try his luck again. So all of a sudden, I'm like, okay, this guy don't try.
8 years.
Make I just
Now give her a chance.
give her a
Lord.
chance.
You're trying.
But that was the worst
The guy is
mistake of my
actually-
life.
Yes, so
No.
The guy is actually very patient. Like,
and
No, no,
they
no,
will
no.
never give up.
No.
Trust me.
Okay, so before you go on, sorry, I
They'll
used to
follow
tell,
you till you break.
I used to tell girls, all the girls I've dated,
Trust me.
I know he wants to say.
I tell them this thing. I'll be like, it's not patient. I tell a girl that I'm very uncomfortable if my girlfriend's always around guys, and she'd be like, don't you trust me? I know what I'm doing. I'll be like, you don't know a guy. A guy can wait for you for 10 years
Yes, they're always
just
very
to get
patient.
what he wants.
They are
What about
always
girls with
very
besties?
patient.
You know,
They are like that.
you know,
They're always
I don't.
The moment
It's
he
not
gets that
patience.
what he
It's a
wants,
strategy.
Yes,
He waits for you.
Yes.
Yes. I've
It's
had
not, it's not even
It's
counting
not
for
if the
it.
guy gets what he
He's
wants.
gone.
Yeah.
Exactly.
He's gone.
He's gone. Like,
I used to tell her, you don't
That
even
you
know guys.
can- oh, so
Wickedness.
that's it.
that's guys
That
for
guys
you.
can
So
do
that's
it.
Gosh.
Sorry guys, I have to break the code.
I don't want to meet any guy that will do me that. No way.
I'm sorry, I have to break the
That's
code,
why
man.
I
And most guys, some.
No, I know the code.
Wait,
I
and-
do.
You know, are you a
to-
guy?
to- and some.
I know
Wait,
that code has
That's
casted.
That's the thing. And
I
some.
didn't even know, not me. The guy was my neighbor. So he was chasing this girl. The girl was like, she's a Joe with, you know what a Joe with? A Jehovah Witness.
Oh, okay.
The girl said she cannot date from
Outside the
church.
religion.
The guy had to practically convert into Jehovah
All
Witness
for
for
nothing.
6 months. The night he got that girl, it ended.
Thank you.
That's just the way it is.
But why must he really
What men really want.
Exactly, but why must it happen like that?
No, some guys, right, when they go after you, right, and they see you're proving difficult to get,
They're ready to
they're like,
crack you.
I'll show you.
Exactly.
They're literally trying to revenge or like.
It's not revenge. It's like, what do you think you are? Yes.
So no problem, they'll play the game.
They'll play the game.
Wow.
And some another thing, like, this is what I have. This advice is for ladies, right? I think we should always follow our instincts sometimes.
Yes.
Because sometimes I feel, even in relation, when I'm going out of relationship, I'll be like, oh, I'll cry my eyes out. Oh God, this guy's gonna leave me now. How am I going to start all over again, knowing someone,
Yes.
starting all over again?
And
knowing,
that's another
But
thing.
then,
again. Starting over again.
along the line,
You keep staying.
I think
along the
Yes,
line,
you keep
it's
staying
for the
because you're
best.
scared.
It's for the best, because you discover you've been wasting your time all the
Yes.
while.
For
You
nothing.
keep staying back because you're scared of starting all over again.
But what if you
So
still have
starting
feelings
all
for
over
the
again
person?
is
No, I don't
is
think
not a
you might
bad
necessarily-
thing. It's
I
actually
just
a
feel
good
like
thing.
you're just
If
too
it is not
scared
working,
To
you move
go
on.
back and pick up your pieces and start all over.
Secondly,
Or like just starting.
you don't need
Yes.
to actually keep a guy for 8 years.
What?
Ejiro, what happened to that 8 years guy?
I would like to know.
We would like to know. No. It's no longer on the line because later on I discovered he was actually a player. He had like 2 baby mamas. He does.
Typical
he had
features.
like a baby mama of which I knew that one because that one usually plays post that one. I didn't even know he had a wife in the house.
Jesus Christ.
Mad guy. These are the issues.
Side events.
Men are what? Men are calm.
Hey.
Men as calm, not men as
He had a
calm.
wife in the house. And let me tell you, men can be very, very silly and petty.
Actually.
You have a wife in the house, and you never told me anything about it.
He would
you
never
had your
say.
birthday party. You don't know. You want to do it in your family house because he's always in one apartment to another. He has a house he built in Lagos here, and I thought it was just his family member, like his brothers, sisters, and all. So he had his birthday and invited me over. Yeah, I got a friend. I woke up very early morning. I'm going to my boyfriend's family house. I was going to my boyfriend's wife's family house. So I got funny enough, he came to pick me up from the
mind.
Actual little family
he
house.
picked me up from the bus stop and carried me home. I was like, oh, I was feeling special. Because
Who don't go be
easy.
special?
You know, I go to the house, I saw a child, like a baby, that looks so much like him. But you know, all of them in their family look so much alike. So I felt, okay, maybe it's his brother's kid or maybe his sister. But my spirit was just starting disturbing me. I wanted to ask questions, so I saw someone I was very close to. And I'm like, what's up? That child, whose child is that? He's his child now. I said, what's he? He said, what? Hey, God, I'm there. I said, what about the baby? It's his own now. I said, who born the children? That, I said, wait, come again. Are you telling me that they brought me to the house where you have a
What
wife
the
and
heck?
That's
two kids?
so disrespectful.
What
Like,
the heck?
extremely disrespectful.
That
Men
is
are-
scary. It's
men
not
are
just that's
strong.
very
It's
scary.
not about
Why
men.
did-
It's not
why
about
did
it's
he
not
have
about
to do
men
that?
alone.
Men
But you
are
know-
wicked.
Why did he
Wait.
even have
You
to
know
do that?
that
People
there are
should
some
not even
women
talk
that
about
also
men.
do this thing that she
People
just
should
said.
people
That's
should
what
even talk
I'm about
about
to say.
people should not even talk
But
about
why
men now.
do
Let's not
it?
start.
That's
Let's
my
not even
point.
start.
This
See,
is
let me tell you
Let's not
something.
even
Some people
start
just
with
like
women.
some people just derive joy in treating people bad.
Look, my experience,
Like
right?
they see like
so
they're
messed
happy
up.
about
I've had
it.
almost the same kind of experience as her, but this was like with a girl I
With
was
a
actually
girl.
asking out.
See?
I kept on trying to trying wooing her, everything. I asked this question every time I asked anyone out, do you have a boyfriend? No. That's what she said to me. So I wooed her everything. It was her birthday actually. I got her as in, oh my god, I got so much stuff. Roses, teddy bear, everything, whole big box, early morning
Chocolates.
surprise, all that. She was so happy and everything, so she like, oh, birthday party at the restaurant, all that, so got dressed and everything, got there. So she was like introducing me to everybody, oh, this my friend, and oh yeah, and this my boyfriend.
What's your
Literally
this?
introduced you.
Yeah.
What is this?
Like I've had this same.
Wait, and it
Alright.
turned out the guy she was introducing to me as her
know
boyfriend
husband.
is someone I actually knew back in my secondary school days. He was my senior. And he actually recognized me.
Don't cry.
Wait.
Don't cry,
What
don't
about you
cry.
sponsoring a birthday party for a lady? And that guy coming to propose for that same lady.
Mado.
Honestly,
Mado.
that party will be over.
Sorry,
That party will just
Mado.
be over.
About guys alone.
Mado.
That party
Girls.
will be over.
Let's not even
Like
start with
that's
us.
the end of the
So you
party.
see,
That's
it's not
the
just
end.
about
Guys,
Like a
I once I
You're
was
right,
dating a
though,
girl.
you're
I think it's
right.
out of pity though. So I'm gonna end this pity thing here because everybody you touch everybody. You touch everybody. So I once dated a girl.
Everybody.
I once dated a girl that I was asking out for. I was in school then. She just started school 100 level and I was in 300 level then. So I was asking her, how far I like you, this, you know. She was like, I have a boyfriend. I said, where the boyfriend did? She said, the boy did for Imo State. I said, me, I did for Port Harcourt. They go take a person for Imo State. It's too far now. You see, no, Priye. Do you guys know that after I left school, I did ask her from like when I was in 300 level to like final year, and I left school, she didn't say yes.
Okay.
Now guess what? I went for clearance issues and I met her. She told me that she had broken up with that boy. Dated another boy. Broke up with that one. Dated another one.
How many months?
3! No, it's like a space of like 1 year and 6 months. But I was still in the picture. I was always in the picture. Like, agree for me. This guy they break up with other people. I don't want to cry. I don't want to cry. I don't want to cry.
Sorry, don't cry.
And finally, to our last pointer. This one was cool. Ladies and gentlemen, do people stay in relationships and marriages because of sex?
Yes.
Yes, so.
Yes. Yes.
Wow.
And yes.
Yes, so.
Wow.
If it's a bit knack,
Oh,
no problem.
Oh,
okay.
okay.
But some lady said it's not about the knock. There's a way you do it.
So you have a boyfriend that's a cheat. Let me go with the guys first. You have a boyfriend that's a cheat. He beats you. He disrespects you, but you're not leaving because the sex with him is mad.
Most girls do that.
For me.
Or you have a girl that is just very, very disrespectful. Yeah, she goes out with other guys when she wants.
She has besties.
She has like 2 million besties. Then you're not leaving her because she can ride, like. Guys, come on.
Okay, see, for me, right? That one is naturally realistic for relationship. Because me, I can leave even if you can ride from now to next year. If you misbehave, it's over.
But it will hurt you more.
Of course. But yes, it's just going to hurt me for some time. But you know, I don't move on. No. Straight up. Because yes, I can say for a fact, right? My last relationship was a hot one because the guy is fire.
Tell nobody, baby.
Yeah, because the guy is fire. Like when I say fire, come on.
They walk.
No, I never see anybody with
If they walk, she never fight.
You
Now,
know
never
when
fight.
if you want your head to
Jesus.
turn around like you had a speed. He is very good. When I say good.
Wow.
Well, he cheats.
How did you leave? How did you manage and leave?
I lived because I have pride. Yes. I discovered he had a girl pregnant, and not even a girl. If it was a matured girl, no problem. 20 years old girl for what?
A Gen Z.
Body.
And no, right?
Body.
When I discovered, I was
They are
off,
very
and
bad.
I was like, no,
Bodies.
Those ones,
this is
eh?
over because I can't deal with it. But along the line, I'm like, oh, that thing is too good to leave.
I swear. Oh.
If I leave this thing, am I going to get this one again?
That started our friendship.
But you get, I'm not like, okay, I'm not leaving. You know what? Let's talk about this. And we sat and spoke about it. And I was like, okay, cool. Is a child. The girl that gave birth to if a child gave birth to a child, meaning you're not ready to settle down with this girl. We have plans together, so I'm going to take care of the child
Wow.
as mine.
You go so knack.
Priye, come on.
You go so knack.
I told you most girls.
But you see, there's this thing that is in me that I know for a fact. Like, I know sometimes I want to reduce it, but it doesn't reduce to that level because of the background I came out from. I came out from a very strong polygamous home, and not like growing up was not sweet because I've always been struggling, and I've always had this thing like my future, if I'm going to get married tomorrow, I want to settle for a man that is mine. I'm not sharing any man with any man.
Yes, I don't want to share.
Do you understand? Because I came out from a polygamous home, and there was nothing sweet about being in a polygamous home. So I'm like, if I want to settle with a man, I'm settling with my own man, my man. Do you get?
Not our man.
Not our man. So I was managing the relationship, but then guy is still involved in this girl's life. If the baby has cough, you run to the girls to check the baby. You know, I wasn't cool with that.
Oh, you were there until she put to bed.
No, she already put to bed before I discovered.
Wow.
And that bond is going to be there forever.
The thing is,
It's a child now. A child is involved.
You still go back to this
They
guy.
share the child.
You still go back
Like
to this
forever.
girl every time, and now you're putting me on the spot. Like, oh, I want to get pregnant for you. I want to have a child for you, so that at least you have some reason to be with me. No, at some point I have to
Some
sit down
sort of
like,
assurance.
no, don't you know your worth again? You've forgotten who you are. You're spicy. So I was like, okay, you know what? I can't deal with this. It is over. When I told him it was over, he thought it was a joke. It was not easy though, you know.
Yeah, I know.
Because I am a one-man, one-woman guy kind of girl. Because I don't really have time. I'm always busy with work and all that. So every little time I have, I want to spend with someone I am emotionally
Connected
attached
to, yeah.
Do you get? Because sex for me has to do with emotions. If I'm not emotionally attached to you, forget about it.
It doesn't work.
And I am that kind of person that doesn't really get attached to people easily. It has to take time. We spend time together, get to know each other better. it's always very hard for me. So I was like, oh, you know what thing? I not go die. But you see this thing I cannot do because the thing was disturbing me.
Yes,
I would just sit down, we discussing the next thing, phone call don't come inside. Ooh, baby mama, how far now? The thing was hurting, you know. I couldn't just stand there. I'm like, see, you know what thing?
So you had to
Just
just give
focus
up.
on you. The thing is, later on, I discovered he was not even a baby mama. He had done something for me.
Ah.
You don't need to pay
Ah.
breakfast.
This is not past Nollywood.
Yes.
Something
Like you have paid her bride price.
Yes.
It's not past. This is not past Nollywood.
No.
Excuse you.
Sometimes,
Excuse you.
Sometimes some ladies tend to relax when they are home. Probably when they have kids, you know, the kind of sex you get before the marriage or before whatever relationship, you don't get it anymore. The attention is drifted to the kids and all that. A man will definitely look over a way to complement, you know, or try to cover up everything to
Really?
enjoy that sex
Feeling the
No,
gaps.
this one,
No,
they
no,
already started something before. Because what I discovered, why I got irritated was the fact that I was asking, how did you come across this girl? Because she's a little, and she's not even, okay, you know they have Gen Z Barbies. This one is not even close to a Gen Z Barbie. If it was a Gen Z Barbie, I'd be like, okay, this girl said, but let them stay one place. This one is even a young, innocent girl.
Yeah.
I discovered it was even a cleaner that cleaned his house, his daughter.
Hi.
Wow.
You
What
guys.
do men really want? God damn it.
It's a sad event.
I didn't have a
Oh
problem
my
with it.
God.
guys, the stories are somehow, man. So thank you very much, guys, for spending time with us here on the show today with Fair Talk with the Priest. I'd like to say a very big thank you.
I don't want to go. But
We'll have to go.
go.
We have to go. So I want to say a very big thank you to the Breeze Production. A big thank you to. Okay, they're not here. Okay, I'm just gonna say. I'll allow you guys to say something like a closure. Like one thing you think people should do to pick proper partners. Everybody. Let's start with you. Just one thing.
I'd always say, just do you, to be honest. Follow your instincts.
Your instinct.
Yes.
Follow your instinct. To pick
Follow
a-
your
okay.
instincts.
What would you advise? What advice?
I
One
would
thing.
actually advise to be a bit more patient with your partner.
So what if you're trying to pick the partner? Isn't patience something you do in the relationship?
It's something you do in the relationship, but if you're picking a partner, you need to pick someone that complements you. Not someone that doesn't care about your growth or where he envisions you guys to be in the
So
next
apparently you're saying that you need to know the person very well first
future. Yes.
before you talk about relationship.
Yeah.
What would you advise?
I would advise for don't compromise yourself because of what you get
Okay.
or what you're gonna get that moment.
Okay.
You know, always think of the future. Always think of how it will affect you, your child, your family members around you. That's what I feel.
So you'd always have to ask the questions, the why questions, the
The
what
why questions. What is the reason why I'm going
Yeah,
into this?
yeah.
Is this worth it? You know, don't just enter into
why, when,
Yeah.
what questions. What are you going
Okay,
to
our
advise the person?
advice, you don't bow to pressure from the society.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
because in our society today, there are so many pressure of, especially when you're 20, from 27, the pressure comes in.
Okay.
For example, you see this person, your classmate is getting married, is in a relationship, your pressure from family, pressure from friends, and because of that, you just want to jump into any relationship, any man that comes your way.
Yeah.
No, don't bow to pressure.
Pressure.
Calm down.
My advice in any relationship, there should be communication.
Mm.
Don't assume whatever you don't know. Try to gather a fact.
This is it inside the relationship or before the relationship?
Before and after, there should be communication.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay. So if you want to date the person or be with the person, you should have good
You
communication
need
with
to
the
know
person.
because a lot of people, there's some things you don't like
You don't
normally.
talk about it even
But
before
if you enter a
getting into it.
relationship, hoping the person will
Yeah,
change.
true that.
You know, you should gather your fact first. Like if this
Gather your
person is really
facts,
going to
right.
change, because at the long run, you get out of the relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
You can't change anybody.
DJ exhibiting. Spicy. Spicy. Don't forget about 8 years.
Oh yes, I will not forget about it. My advice here for ladies out there is you don't need forever to say
But
yes.
man, it's not even for ladies. Everybody. How do you,
Yeah,
what
both guys
advice?
and ladies. My advice is you don't need forever to say yes.
Oh shit.
When you see
But you took
someone
8 years to
that
say
is
yes.
yeah, because I felt the 8 years without because but then you don't need forever to say yes. When you see someone that is intentional, I feel you should give the person a chance.
Yeah, go ahead.
You know,
Yeah.
and try something new. And
Yeah.
something like another thing, like he said, communication is key. Communication is one thing that destroys so many relationships out there. And secondly, again, if you're tired, talk to your partner. I am tired of this relationship. Let's move on. You don't need to kill yourself. No fighting. Oh, you're cheating on me. And the guys, cheating is bad. Why not they cheat again?
Spice, calm down.
Why not they cheat again?
Everybody's a cheat.
Anyway,
Because
we'll talk about that later.
Cheating is a choice. That's the thing.
It's a choice.
It's a choice,
yes.
Okay.
But it's
So guys,
normal with
you've heard from the guests with honesty, patience.
Ask the why questions.
Ask the why questions, what questions, the when
Follow
questions,
your instincts. Follow your instincts.
your instincts.
Don't bow to pressure.
Tells
Don't bow to
do this,
pressure,
just do it.
communication, and
It doesn't take you forever to
don't
say
take
yes.
forever to say. I like to say this. You know, the first thing you ask a person, I do it every time. Do you like me enough to be in a relationship with me? Because at the end of the day, people can have the best of characters. But if he no like you,
You know,
he no
like
like you.
like you.
That's
Yeah,
so.
that's it.
True that.
That's what I feel. That's what I think.
Attraction.
For when both you like me and I like you, we could work things out. Yeah, there's some things we could work out. But if I like you, but I don't like you not to be in a relationship, and you're trying to throw yourself at me, I may just enjoy the feeling that you're throwing yourself at me and just be there.
Then go feel it.
Then go. So guys, thank you very much for watching the Fair Talk Show with the Priye Steven, and I hope this was wonderful. I hope you learned a lot. So we'll copy we're here next week Tuesday. Stay tuned, stay safe, and learn from all this. Thank you very much. Bye bye. And don't forget to always watch the Gang reality TV show on GOTV channel 146, on Startimes channel 308, on DSTV channel 408, and the time is 10:30 p.m. to 11:30 p.m. And thank you to Zlato Wines, thank you to Gucci Wine, thank you to
Magna Canis.
what's the name of this?
McNelly.
McNelly's Wine, thank you to Maltina, right? Malta Guinness,
And classic
Classic
makeup.
Makeup
And-
USA.
Classic Makeup USA. God bless you. See you next week Tuesday. Bye bye.
Thank
Bye
you.
bye.